Hi, I'm Billi Maddox, and I'm gonna mess this up so that you don't have to. So, I work in kind of a boring office environment. But the good thing is that I work with people that are kind of fun and silly. So it makes the day and the work go by quicker and go down easier. You know what I mean? So, I was tapped through a series of events. I was tapped a couple of months ago. This was actually end of October-ish is when this project started. Now, it wasn't something for the channel or anything like that. That's why I didn't sort of mention it. But now I have the finished copy, and I kind of have to show you. I kind of have to show you this. So my boss, this person, and her colleague, this person, who is a friend of mine at work, I don't work with her, are, this is what these two are like an odd pairing of friends. And if there was a reality show of these two, I would watch it religiously, and I would hope they would go on for 20 seasons. So I was tapped in late October-ish to do a project. They had an idea that they wanted to give all of the sort of more senior people a Christmas gift this year. And what they wanted to do was make a full 12-month calendar where these two were essentially vacation photos. So it's them out of office, right? And they tapped me because I have a certain set of skills and a certain set of hobbies of where I like to put people's heads on things. You got a head? I like putting your head on other people and putting you in funny situations, right? So my boss knew that, and she was like, I'm gonna need you to put my head on something in a funny ass situation. So I did just that. Now, it was like a legit project. Like at work, we would, maybe I shouldn't mention this, but at work we would have meetings about this project. We would do the whole nine, like full on in the calendar with a conference room, the whole nine. Us three would sit there. We'd go over concepts. We'd go over what every month was going to be, etc., etc. So now I'm not going to get into how I did this. You know, I took pictures of them. I cut out their heads and I put it on other people. It's Photoshop work. I can't really teach you that. But what I will do is flip through the calendar so that you can see, because I'm actually really proud of it. So here's the cover. And the concept for the cover was Thelma and Louise, so this is them two as Thelma and Louise. Team Hen Den out of office. This is Hen and this is Den. I'm not going to give you their names. Just know that that's abbreviations of their last names, all right? Why are you trying to be creepy and stalking these people, okay? So, January, climbing Mount Everest. Here they are, the both of them. Climbing Mount Everest, and they made it to the summit for January. Now, February, we opted for Groundhog's Day. Here is the mayor of the city of Groundhog, I don't know. And here is a groundhog. So, that is that. For March, we did St. Patrick's Day, so we wanted to do the St. Patrick's Day parade. There they are. At the parade. I didn't do any of this in Photoshop. These were just photos that I took of them. You know. I'm just kidding. This is April for Easter. Two kids freaking out because they're getting the picture taken with the Easter Bunny. May, we did Cinco de Mayo. So we did a sort of mariachi situation. Now, for June, we just did, you know, a general sort of summer activity. So here they are doing water skiing, sort of aerobic water skiing. I don't know what that's called. For July, Independence Day, we opted for the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And here they are at a very important time in history signing that. For August, 2020, which is when the Olympic Games actually end, we chose an Olympic theme. Here they are when they were part of the Olympic gymnastics team. For September, we actually did, this is confusing, for September we actually did Oktoberfest, because Oktoberfest actually begins in September. So here they are at Oktoberfest, serving up some beers for the thirsty masses. October, we went Halloween themed, and we did the Addams Family, and here they are. Yes, that is a picture of me. I am commemorated in this calendar as the creator of the calendar. I also like this little bat. And this. Anyway, you couldn't see that. I just motioned to something you couldn't see. So, for November, we did Thanksgiving. This was a little. This was the one that I was a little like, should we do this? I don't know. It feels a little weird. But anyway, that's November for Thanksgiving. And December, which I thought in a really fun and silly turn of events, December was the only month that was an actual photo, which I thought that was hilarious. So they went sort of at the end of November or something like that, whenever Santa's, like I think after Thanksgiving, and they went to the mall and got their picture taken with Santa. And that serves as their only real photo in the calendar, which I think is kind of great. So anyway, that is the calendar. They printed that up. That's the Team Henden Out of Office 2020 calendar. Spectacular. When we were doing the project, we actually called it Project Spectacle. So whenever we had meetings or a little quick catch up on our calendars, it would say Project Spectacle meeting. So there was a code name and everything was very hush-hush. Can't believe how well we kept it a secret for nearly 2 months. But I was the only one not part of the senior staff to get one, obviously because I made it. So I would, they were like, well, we need to give you something. We need, got to be somehow compensated for this. And I was like, well, just make sure I get a copy of the calendar. I really wish I would have asked for 2. But nonetheless, here is the Team Henden Out of Office. So as you see, even when I was on my break, of which I will make a video about. So as you see, even when I was on my break, I was still making and creating just for, just for corporate America, okay? I just sold out for a couple months and was doing some work for corporate America, all right? Corporate America. But this gives me a good idea. This gives me a really good idea, actually. Give me a second. I'll be right back. This bullshit out of here. Team Henden. Is this gonna work? This will work. There we go. It looks ridiculous. It looks ridiculous. And this was my last calendar, so obviously I kind of like a bit of ridiculous back there. I don't know why I have a calendar back there, other than for the fact that it's January, I guess. That's a calendar for you, in case you need to oh, geez. Oh, next Tuesday. What day is... No, wait, what day is next Wednesday? It's the 8th, my guy. It's the 8th. Don't worry about it. Just come here to this channel every time you need to know what day it is, and look at the calendar in the background. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to share that because I think in all of my years working at this company, this is probably the greatest thing I've done for that company. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of it, and I'm very happy that my bosses are cool enough that, I don't know, they would let me do something like this. Well, actually, they didn't let me. They asked me to do something like this. So, anyway, very cool. That's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. Roll the thing!